Okay guys, so I just cleaned out the 55. I didn't really clean it out, but I did a water change on it. I had this little siphon I have in here. Let's see. Right, here it is. I just stood it on the inside of the tank and it drains down to the bucket. And I took out 4 buckets of water, 5-gallon buckets of water, so 20 gallons of water I took out. It's 20 gallons of water, so that's like, I don't know, maybe like a 40% water change on this 55, right around in there. I don't feel like doing the math, but it's right around in there, I guess. But yeah, the water's a lot clearer though. The water, from having the lights on since this Christmas break, they've been on a lot more. I mean, they're on about a good 12 hours a day, which they shouldn't be, but if they're on, I like to see the fish. So they've been on for about a good 12, 13 hours each day, which is a lot, and it shouldn't be on that long, but I like to see them, like I said, like unless I'm asleep, then I want the lights on so that way I can see them. So the lights have been on a lot, so the water was starting to get like yellow and dingy. So like it didn't look like in the tank, but when you put it in the bucket, like you could tell the water was like really had some nasty yellow to it. But I did like a 20-gallon water change, right around in there, maybe like a 21-gallon water change, something like that. And yeah, so it looks a lot better now. I literally just got done. I just put the stuff away. I started filming. So I didn't go through the gravel or anything, because obviously the gravel is not dirty, because I didn't clean the tank out maybe more than 4 days ago, 5 days ago, thoroughly. I put a new filter. That's not a new filter to me. It's off the old 55 that is cleaned out and I had sitting out and it just dried up and everything, all that old bacteria. So it's like brand new basically, because you can't see any of the bacteria in it anymore, and it's all scrubbed out and clean. But it is an old Marineland MaxiJet 400 strainer on there for the powerhead mode, because the strainer on this one got broke off. Yeah, the only reason I put that on there, though, is to run some activated carbon through it, to the tank, because I didn't have enough activated carbon, I felt. So I put a bag of activated carbon in there and a bunch of filter floss. For the filter floss-wise, I mean, the water was crystal clear, like debris-wise, there's no debris. So, I mean, the filtration was just fine. It's just that I didn't feel like there was enough activated carbon, which is why the water got a little yellow, because the activated carbon removes the odors and, like, the tannins, and I believe the smell and like the odors and like the discoloration. So I added a bag of carbon and a bunch of filter floss to that. And then, like I said, a decent water change, about a 40% water change. So, yep, you guys heard me say that about 5 times now, so I think you understand. Yeah, but the big goldfish is happy. He's going all the way the length of the tank now. He was... Oscar tank is crystal clear. It's been crystal clear since I cleaned it out. There's no waste built up since I added the little water pump down there in the corner that they knocked off the wall, and now it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. But yeah, the Pacu, like the Oscars, the Pacu, I haven't physically seen him bully any of the Oscars, but like when he gets close to him, like all the Oscars will dash in the corners or whatever. So like he wants to be with him, but like I haven't seen him attack him, like come up and like bite him or ram him. But whenever they get close to him, the Oscars like get paranoid and they like run into one of the corners behind the plant. So I don't know if he's like bullying him when I'm not looking or what. And, like the Oscars are pretty freaked out, so that's not good. But yeah, this tank looks really good otherwise, other than the Oscars being wimps or whatever. But I mean, they have plenty of current to swim in. The tank's big enough for them to all have little own sections. But not the activist fish either. I mean, they're pretty lazy, so it's enough for now. It's good enough. I got my 2 plecos in here. I got 2 pumpkin seed sunfishes, 2 bluegill babies. I believe that's it. I think I took everything else out. No, I've had a minnow in there. I think the Oscars got him. They don't care for the bluegills though. Like they'll look at them and like they'll kind of chase them a little bit, but like they won't get close enough to bite at them or anything. It's not like they try. Like at the minnow, they got him like within the first day or 2 they were in there, because after they noticed he was in there with them. Like the bluegills, they could care less about it. You can see ones right there. You can see the big pleco right there. It's a good 9-inch Plecostomus. It looks really small in this tank. All the Oscars do. The Oscars look huge in the 55, and then they go into the 75, and they actually look a little tiny. That's a good 8-inch albino tiger Oscar right there, and then there's a good 9-inch one, and maybe a 10-inch one. He might be 10 inches, maybe. And then the Pacu's 11. The Pacu's 11 inches, so... Yep, so that's pretty cool. Filter... So it sits up so much higher because the other tank is so much thicker. It sits up higher by the tank, so I don't think the impeller has enough suction power to really get the full amount of water. As you can see, it's pathetic, the water flow. So, but yeah, it's completely cleared out. The propeller's spinning super fast and everything. It's just that the extra height from it being up a little bit higher, maybe extra, I don't know, half an inch of height that has to sit up to pull the water that much higher, like versus the 55 it was sitting on. It's not pulling as much water, which sucks, but whatever. But this one is doing good, the Marineland Bio Wheel 350, so that's doing good. I don't know, I guess I can show you guys this. There's a bunch of filters. Let's see. There's a good amount of filtration. There's that big guy. I'll show you what I put in this. See, like I said, this one's some activated carbon in here, and then a bunch of filter flosses around it. And I have that little bio tray in there too, so that's biological, chemical, and mechanical filtration. And here's just biological and a little bit of mechanical. I have a little tiny sponge in there. And then here's the mechanical and chemical. There's no biological in there, even though bacteria does grow in your filter, but there's no like bio whatever those things are called, those little ceramic media. There's nothing like that, and there's no like biological thing in there. It's just like but the bacteria will grow on the sponges and on like the filter walls inside the filter. So I mean, there's biological filtration, quote unquote, because there's bacteria in there, but it's not like there's no biological media in there. So yeah. Yep, but tanks look really good. Yep. One of the guys are digging out underneath that rock right there. Like, you can't tell. It was pretty dug out yesterday, but now it's kind of like filled back in because I was going over there with the algae scraper magnet thing. That is mag float, 125 mag float. It's for up to 125 gallon thick glass. It's like 3/8 glass or 5/8 of an inch glass or something like that. I don't know, it's like 5mm glass or something it goes up to. I don't know. Something like that. But when I was going through here, I hit like the rock so I get close down to the edge. That way there'd be like no algae on this. I get like close to the rim and everything. So I was going down there, I kind of hit the gravel and buried the rock back up again. So like there's not as big of a hole. It was a big, decent little cave underneath there. So I don't know. I would think it'd be like probably the African cichlid digging it out because they're the diggers, but I don't really know which ones dug it out. I never saw any of them actually do it. I just noticed that it was there. So yeah, the tank looks pretty darn good, I think. Turned out nice. Yeah, they keep knocking that thing over. I fixed it like 2 or 3 times, and I finally, nope, I'm done. And they like it like that for some reason, so whatever. And then this guy's colored up again now, finally. He's pretty colored up now. He's a boss, too. And, yeah, that's those guys in over there in the 75. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I said, it is crystal clear. Looks really good. So yeah, thanks for watching my videos, guys. Don't forget to check out any future videos. Don't forget to subscribe, push thumbs up. And yeah, adios. See you in the next video.